Hi students, welcome to online class. So in this video we are going to discuss about chapter 9, Introduction to C++. So what we are going to discuss in this video is we are going to discuss about input operator. See, in C++ there are two different statements are there. One is called input statement and another one is called output statement. One statement is called input statement and another statement is called output statement. So for input statement we want to use input operator, and for output statement we want to use the output operator. So which is called input operator? What is the use of input operator? See here, so C++ provides the operator. C++ provides this particular operator to get the input. So what is this operator is? We want to use greater than symbol twice. So this is called greater than symbol. We want to use twice. So this particular operator is used to get the input from the user. This particular operator is used to get the input from the user. See how it is getting the input, and then how it is stored in the variable. See here, it extracts the value through the keyboard and assigns it to the variable on its right. It extracts the value through the keyboard and assigns it to the variable on its right. Hence it is called as stream extraction or get from operator. Hence it is called as stream extraction or get from operator. So again I repeat, what is the use of input operator? How it is getting the input from the user. See here, it extracts the value. So the value is extracted. Where it is extracted? It is extracted through the keyboard. It is extracted through the keyboard, that is from the user. Because user is going to enter the input through the keyboard. The user is going to enter the input through the keyboard. So the value is extracted through the keyboard and assigns it to the variable on its right. So this particular value, whatever the value which is given by the user, that value is assigned to the variable on its right. To the variable on its right. Hence this is called as stream extraction or get from operator. Hence it is called as stream extraction or get from operator. And then it is a binary operator. Why it is called binary operator? Because it requires two operands. In input operator we have two operands. In the input operator we have two operands. Can you understand, students? C++ provides the operator double greater than symbol to get the input. We are going to get the input from the user. For that we want to use this operator. What is that operator? This operator is called a stream extraction operator or get from operator. This operator is called a stream extraction or get from operator. How it is going to get the value from the user, or how it is going to store the value? It extracts the value. It extracts the value through the keyboard. So from the keyboard it extracts the value and assigns it to the variable on its right. So for the variable it is going to assign, and then it is going to be assigned in the right hand side of the variable. Hence it is called as stream extraction operator or get from operator. And then it is a binary operator. So how many operands it is required? Two operands are required. Right? And then what are the two operands? See here. The first operand is predefined identifier. Predefined identifier called cin. So predefined identifier is the first operand, that is pronounced as Cin. Cin means C input, right? That is identified as the keyboard, as the input device. So first operand is the predefined identifier Cin. What is the second operator? The second operand must be a variable. First operand is the predefined identifier called C1. What about the second operand? The second operand is the variable. The second operand is the variable. Can you understand, students? Right. To receive or extract more than one value, then we want to use the operator for each and every value. We want to use the operator for each and every variable. So this process is called cascading of operator. This process is called a cascading of operator. So whenever we are getting the input for two variables, if I want to get one value, Cin A, so the value of A is stored in the variable A. But if I want to get one or more value from the user for one or more variable, so Cin double greater than symbol A. Then again we want to use double greater than symbol, that is stream extraction operator or get from operator. Stream extraction operator or get from operator, again it should be used for the variable B. Again if you want to use for C means, so again stream extraction operator C. So for how many variables you need, you can get the value from the user, that is the keyboard. But we want to cascade the operator. We want to do the cascading process. Right? We can see the example in the next. See here. So the input is given from the keyboard. So that is identified by the Cin, predefined identifier. That is identified by the predefined identifier Cin. That is first operand. Then which operator takes the value? That is stream extraction operator takes the value. It takes the value to the variable. So this is what happens whenever we give the input. So it is represented in a pictorial manner. The process is represented in a pictorial manner. Can you understand, students? We are giving the input through the keyboard. The input is identified by the Cin predefined identifier, and then it takes the value to the operator, stream extraction operator or get from operator, assigns the value to the variable on its right. Right? Can you understand, students? So this is about input statement, input operator. Now we are going to discuss about the output operator. What is output operator? C++ provides double less than symbol, that is operator to perform the output operation. See, double greater than symbol is used to perform input operation. Double less than symbol is used to perform output operation. This output operator can be called as stream insertion or put to operator. What is the name of the operator? Stream insertion or put to operator. Then what is the use of this? See, it is used to send the strings or values of the variables on its right to the objects on its left. So first of all, Cin takes the value and assigns to the variable's right. But now it takes the value, variable's value. It is used to send the strings or values of the variables on its right to the object on its left. So the value is taken from the right hand side and it is passed to the object, predefined object. What is a predefined object? In input statement, Cin is the predefined object. In output statement, Cout is the predefined object. That is predefined identifier. Can you understand, students? It takes the value to the variable's right side and pass it to the object on its left side. So what is the object? Cout is the object. And then this is also a binary operator. So input operator is also binary operator. Output operator is also binary. How? Because Cin get from operator A. So operator contains left side and right side. Left side operand is predefined identifier, predefined object. Right hand side is the variable. Like that, Cout. Cout is called the output statement. So Cout double less than, that symbol name is called put to operator. Then put to A. So Cout A. So A is the variable that is on the right hand side. Cout is on the left hand side. Predefined object, predefined identifier. Right. See here, why it is called binary operator? The first operand is the predefined identifier. First operand is the predefined identifier pronounced as Cout. Pronounced as Cout, that identifies that monitor as the standard output object. So which is the output object here? Monitor is the output object. We are going to see the output only in the monitor. Is it right or not? Sometimes we used to take the printout. At the time, printer is the output object. But most of the time we used to view the output in monitor. So the first operand is the predefined identifier pronounced as Cout, that identifies monitor as the standard output object. Standard output object. First operand. Then what about the second operand? The second operand may be a constant or a variable or an expression. So whenever we are printing, we used to print the value. Sometimes we used to print the variable. Sometimes we used to print the expression. So Cout A, so it is a variable. Sometimes Cout A may be a constant. A may be a constant value. Sometimes Cout A plus B, instead of printing A and B separately, or instead of printing A alone, B alone, or we can combine together. We can print directly Cout A plus B. Then what will happen? A and B is added together and then the result will be shown on the screen. Sir, A plus B, whenever we are printing Cout A plus B, A and B is added together and then the output will be printed on the screen. So that is what they used to call expression. That is what they used to call it as expression. Can you understand, students? First operand is Cout, second operand may be a variable, constant or expression. Then to send more than one value at a time. To send more than one value at a time. How can we print? Cout put to operator A, then again put to operator B, again put to operator C. How many variables you want to print? You can print all the variables one by one. Or else in one line we can print all the variables. But we want to use the method called cascading. We want to cascade the Cout operator. We want to cascade the output operator. So should be used for constant, variable or expression. This is called cascading of operator. More than one value can be printed at a time by using the output operator again and again. Right, now I will show you the example. Before showing the example, I will show you the pictorial representation. Pictorial representation. The constant or the variable or expression. So whenever we are sending the variable is taken by the put to operator. The variable's value is taken by the put to operator. The put to operator sends the value to cout object. The variable's value is taken by the put to operator and it is passed to the cout predefined object. Predefined object or predefined identifier. And then cout sends the value to the monitor. Can you understand, students? Pictorial representation. The value, the variable's value or the constant is taken by the operator, put to operator. The value is assigned, the value is taken and then it is passed to the predefined identifier or object cout, and then the cout identifies that monitor is the output object. So it passes the value to the monitor and then it is shown on the screen. Can you understand, students? Pictorial representation of output operator. Working of output operator, we can say like that. Now let us see the example, then you can understand it in a clear manner. So let us take the multiple use of input and output operators, such as whenever we are using multiple times, the input and output operator is used multiple times, then that technique is called cascading of input output operator. That technique is called a cascading of input output operator. Let us see the example first. Example for cascading cout. Example for cascading the cout statement. Int num equal to 20. What is the meaning of this line? 20 is a value that is assigned to the variable num. 20 is a value that is assigned to the variable num because assignment operator. Then cout a equal to, we have given double quotes. Double quotes means string, right? So a will be printed on the screen. A equal to, what we have printed, num. What is the value of num? 20. So it prints cout a equal to 20. What is the output on the screen? A equal to 20. That will be shown on the screen. A equal to 20 will be shown on the screen. Now see the cascading for Cin. Example for cascading Cin. To get one or more input from the user. To get one or more input from the user. What is the input? Enter two numbers. Cout. Enter two numbers. So I have given here wrong manner. So you can change the operator cout. So double less than symbol. Double less than symbol. This you want to change here. Then Cin. So input operator Cin A and B. So we are getting the value for A and B. We are going to get the value for A and B. So whatever the value first we give, the first value will be assigned to A. Then the second value will be assigned to B. Whatever the value we give first, the first value is assigned to the variable A. Then the second value is assigned to the variable B. So this is about the cascading of Cin statement. Can you understand, students? I think you might have understood this video about input operator and output operator. Input operator is, what is input operator? Get from operator or stream extraction. It extracts the value from the user and it is assigned to the variables on its right. Then output operator, stream insertion or put to operator. It takes the value from the variable and pass it to the predefined object to its left, right? And then it is passed to the cout. That is, cout is a predefined identifier or object that finds the monitor as the output object. Monitor is the output object. So it is shown on the screen. So I think you might have understood this concepts and video. So let's end the class. So thank you, students.